rekam yang baru. Nah, now selanjutnya, apa manfaatnya? What is the advantages of free voluntary reading? First, reading comprehension improve. Jadi pemahaman comprehension itu kan memahami dengan total. Students' writing style improve, vocabulary improve, and also spelling and control of grammar improve. Apalagi ketika kita, especially when we learn English, we need to spell. Nah, kalau spelling ini masuknya di reading aloud ya. Jadi kayak misalnya kita bisa, kadang kita nulis misalnya school, O-nya it should be double O, or bamboo. Bamboo should be B-A-M-B-O-O, bamboo. When we read, it will help us to recognize a certain vocabularies and it will make us easy to memorize. Nah, selanjutnya, jadi what should we do? So there must be some requirements, right? What is the requirement? Just like give your time like 30 to 45 minutes each day for reading for fun. Jadi hanya sediakan waktu setidaknya 30 sampai 45 menit. Is that a lot for you? Apakah itu banyak? Terlalu banyak untuk Mbak? 30 menit. Hmm. Iya, kadang sibuk. Tapi kalau hmm, tapi, tapi saya yakin Mbak pasti bisa mengusahakan. Jadi 30 sampai 45 menit membaca ya. Jadi boleh baca apapun lah. Ini nanti saya tunjukkan resourcesnya. Ini ada example-nya. Jadi kalau misalnya if you're confused what should you read, these are like, is it clear for you? This is a news taken from BBC, bbc.com. Ini ada BBC News. Jadi you can read some news here. Like every day they updated with some news and you can read the news. Next, also from Fox News. And what else? This is bbclearningenglish.com. Jadi kalau tadi itu BBC News, yang ini bbclearningenglish.com. Jadi kalau misalnya pengen belajar mempelajari artikel-artikel bahasa Inggris yang lebih mudah, you can go to this website, bbclearningenglish.com. Atau yang lain ini. Kalau ini Learning English for Teens. Saya tahu even we are not teenager anymore, but maybe our comprehension is like teenager. Jadi ini BBC for teenager, BBC untuk remaja. Jadi kalau misalnya anggap aja kalau bahasa Indonesia itu kayak majalah gaul, terus majalah MOS, majalah anak-anak SMP, anak SMA. Tapi menggunakan bahasa Inggris, which is the language is more simpler and readable for us. Jadi bahasanya itu lebih sederhana dan mudah dipahami untuk beginner or intermediate level. If you are in the intermediate or beginner level, I think this website is appropriate for you. Jadi ini ada artikel-artikel yang mudah sekali untuk dipahami sebenarnya. learningenglishteens.britishcouncil.org. Nah, ini salah satu artikelnya. Beginner, advanced, or somewhere in between. Kita akan baca artikel ini ya. Ada 3 orang kan ini? Mbak Evi, Mbak Christina, Mbak Martija. Ya, oke. Okay. Now, beginner, advanced, or somewhere in between. Silahkan. Paragraf pertama siapa dulu? Mhm. Oke, dari program pertama ada kesulitan. Learning a foreign language is a demanding process, and it can be easy to feel stuck at any stage. Disheartening, mengecewakan. Mhm. So, can you relate your experience in this first paragraph? Can you relate your experience in this paragraph? Do you have any correlation? Like when you read this, do you have any image with your own experience? What I've been so far. It seems that I also involved in this story. Ini kan, learning a foreign language is a demanding process and it can be easy to feel stuck at any stage. This may be at the beginning when you just started, or in the middle, when once you mastered the basic, or even much later, on when you are approaching an advanced level of fluency. Sometimes these in-between stages can be challenging and disheartening. Mungkin saya yakin mbak-mbak di sini, mbak-mbak yang sudah semester 4 ini, all of you are not beginner, maybe you intermediate. Nah, when you are intermediate student and you are going to be advanced, we call this in between, di antara. Now, sometimes this is the most challenging part. Kadang-kadang kita merasa, why my language doesn't improve at all? I know English, but it's hard for me to explain what is in my mind. I know what should I talk, but sometimes I produce some difficult words, some not understandable word. I try to explain clearly, but my friend still asking, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" Sometimes this is our problem, ya kan? Kadang kita belajar, aku udah bisa bahasa Inggris, tapi kok kalau aku ngomong masih malu ya. Nah, next. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Oke, paragraf kedua. Hmm, hmm. Oke, jadi ini kan, this second paragraph focused on maybe you mastered basic grammar a long time ago, but as things such as vocabulary or colloquialism. Do you know colloquialism? Colloquial itu kayak slang language. Colloquial itu bahasa-bahasa sehari-hari. Bahasa sehari-harinya itu sudah improved. The part you learn at the beginning have started to confuse you. Kadang-kadang when we learn a foreign language, sometimes the language we learn at birth, it's not it's not same. Sometimes it's pretty different with the language that we use for our daily life. Jadi kadang lo di buku harusnya kayak gini, tapi kenapa kok ketika lihat video orang bule ngomong kok grammarnya agak beda ya? Nah, that's colloquial. It can be. Nah, selanjutnya. Next. Mbak Evi. Mhm. Coba, can you digest the meaning? Bisa dipahami artinya? Tidak bisa dihindarkan. Mungkin karena kita belajar, because we learn English like we are not surrounded by native speaker of English. Mungkin, do you speak Chinese? Do you all speak Chinese? Okay, so let's say this. When you speak Chinese, like when you don't have any contact with Indonesian, then you only speak Chinese. Like for a whole week, you speak Chinese. You only speak Chinese. Did you feel miss with your language? Okay, so that's what the writer want to say. So if you, for example, you've been surrounding with all the English native speaker, then the one and only language you speak is English, then sometimes there is a time that you miss your first language. That's why mhm, there is nothing wrong with this. Mhm, nothing, just improve. So because right now this condition cannot be same with us. Like we are not surrounding by the native speaker of English. So how how do we how do we make a lot of input of English? Like for me, I will listen to a lot of English video or read a lot of English news. hmm And last one, please. Does any of you can read this? Oke, thank you. Nah, selanjutnya. Next. Okay, that's good. So this is what the writer meant do. Beside reading, she also listens. So when she is able to read, she also able to speak. Jadi dalam bahasa Inggris itu kita kan ada 4 skill. We have 4 skill: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Ada productive skills. Productive skill itu writing dan speaking, artinya kita memproduksi sesuatu, dan ada receptive skills. Skills yang kita tangkap, yaitu listening dan juga reading. Jadi ketika kita membaca dan mendengarkan itu receptive, tapi ketika kita membaca dan menulis itu produktif. Nah, reading, ketika kita belajar reading itu tidak akan lepas dari speaking dan writing, because the more we read, the more we get ourselves smarter, so the more we are able to be a good speaker and a good writer. Jadi kalau kita sering baca, kita akan bisa menjadi pembicara yang bagus dan penulis yang bagus. Nah, next question. I have a question. So, are you a beginner, advanced, or somewhere in between? What are your tips for learning English? Kita diskusi ya. Siapa dulu yang mau mulai? How do you state? Are you beginner, advanced, or somewhere in between? Mhm. Do you want to share your experience? Mhm. 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 Any idea? Anyone else? Thank you. Ada yang lain? Oh, ada penulis di sini. Ah, ya. Kalau nulisnya pakai bahasa Inggris. Mhm. Nah, oh ya Mbak. So I tune this on purpose. Saya ada beberapa slide di sini yang tidak sama dengan di buku. Tujuannya supaya menambahkan saja. Tapi sebenarnya semua slide yang saya masukkan ini sejalan kok dengan apa yang ada di buku. So if you have time, please go to the book and read. Next time I will discuss the book too. Jadi kadang-kadang saya juga akan membahas buku kok. Nah, now I have another book. Jadi kalau tadi artikel, sekarang ini children book. Maybe some of you are familiar with this. Oh, you know the author?